The NFL Combine rolls into Indianapolis, and Chris Ballard and Shane Steichen speak to the media. And we got the Pacers on deck tomorrow. They play the Raptors. Pascal was happening. Let's go!
Cold game. First round draft pick.
Welcome to another episode of Cold Game. I'm your host, Isaiah Dotson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Bennell. Cuddy, what it do?
What it do? What it do?
How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling great. Feeling good, feeling great. Can't complain. How you feeling, cuz?
I can't complain one bit because I got nothing to complain about. Just excited for what's coming up. The NFL Combine's rolling into the city this week. Shane Steichen, Chris Ballard spoke to the media. Chris Ballard's talking already.
Flapping them Jabberwockies.
Flapping them. and this is what he had to say. Quote, "It's got to be the right guy to create a real competition. But we want to create a real competition. I think it's good for the team. I think it's good for Anthony." So, Chris Ballard wants to create a quarterback competition for Anthony Richardson. Here's my thing, cuz. And here's my advice. Chris Ballard, excuse my French toast, but shut your pie hole. The only quarterbacks that you have brought to Indianapolis have been either old or crippled. Every one of them. Phillip Rivers, old. Carson Wentz, crippled. Matt Ryan, old. So when you say you want to bring in competition, the only thing that comes to my head is that you want to bring in Kirk Cousins. That's what I'm thinking. You want to bring in somebody like Kirk Cousins to try to knock my guy AR's confidence. And I'm going for it. I like it. I don't support that idea. Your choice of quarterback sucks. And we've seen AR this past year. Yes, he's young. You keep talking about, oh yeah, we drafted him. We knew we had to be patient. We knew he was young. Yeah. So you're going to bring somebody in who could potentially stop his growth? I don't think so. I don't think that's the right idea. I think you need to relax. Chill. Choose your words wisely. Say we're going to add some depth at quarterback. But when you start talking about bringing in competition, I don't like the way that sounds because your selection of a quarterback isn't the greatest. And from your history, you like bringing in old guys. When we got the young boy that need to play. Joe Flacco? Oh, didn't like it. So Chris Ballard, if you bring in somebody, they better be a solid backup. But shouldn't nobody start over AR. I'm telling you that right now. Cuddy, what you think?
Man, it's kind of a lot to digest. Says Chris Ballard said he wants some competition in that quarterback room. So, I mean, a little competition ain't never hurt nobody. I mean, we're going to see how AR responds to that. I think, that's a part of the mental gymnastics you said last night, cuz, that's what the Colts do. That's kind of the MO. I was just talking to you earlier about last year during the draft, they was talking about we're getting, not last year, 2 years ago, we're getting Will Levis. It might just be smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors for the, upcoming draft, so.
Or he might be smoking crack.
We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes, but, he said he wants to bring in some competition from AR. Okay, so like you said, your selections on previous quarterbacks haven't missed. You like 0 for 7 right now. You know what I'm saying? So now, with that being said, who are we looking at? I guess you leave that up to us to ponder. So Kirk Cousins, No. You know what I'm saying? That if that's the type of competition, what's the type of competition you want? Because the type of competition we need is a franchise quarterback. We need somebody who's going to be out there for the next 7, 8 years. You know, we don't need the Band-Aid. So if you bringing in a Band-Aid quarterback for competition, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the Band-Aid quarterback, you know. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know who's the competition out there. You know what I'm saying? So if we ain't talking about developing a top tier quarterback, you know, I want our quarterbacks name to resonate with the Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying? You know, the list goes on. I want our quarterback or our quarterback's name to resonate in that likeness. So if you're just talking about bringing in another, you know, bottom tier quarterback to compete with AR, then I want AR.
Okay, and this is another thing too. Let me rewind a little bit. On the other hand, you are who we think you are. So Tigers don't change their stripes. If we know Chris Ballard how we think we know him, he is gonna bring an old guy in there. He's gonna bring an old trash guy in there. You know what? It's gonna upset me, but I have to look forward. We have to look forward to 2026.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Circle City Arch, Manning number 2,
Right. It's only right.
Longhorn, Longhorn the horseshoe. Bring the
Yeah.
trash quarterback in,
Right.
and then it will quickly turn to Saint for Arch.
Right. Man.
And I
Hey.
would be the first one with the first sign.
Let's go, Arch.
How you feel about that, cuz?
Man, that'll be beautiful for the city, you know, saying just to have another Manning back in Indianapolis, you know. That'll be beautiful for the city, you know. I got to do a little bit more research on Arch, you know. I know he's like that. You know, I know the Mannings, I know they endorse a lot of quarterbacks, and you know, anybody who endorses their own, you know, I know he has to be like that. So just with that name alone, man, you know, him coming back to Indianapolis would be a special thing. But I can't think about that right now. I got to think about what we're gonna do with Anthony Richardson, because that's, you know,
Okay. So we gonna zoom ourselves back in the present day. Who are some of the options? When I think about options that's available on the market, because I'm not seeing a lot of there's no franchise quarterbacks currently on the market. These are all guys that have been somewhere and it didn't work out. We talking about Justin Fields?
yeah,
He's a
that's what
free
I was.
agent. Is that who he's talking about? Is he talking about Russell Wilson? What are we talking about here? I mean, are we talking about
Them,
drafting a quarterback? Because you ain't talking about drafting Shador. I need you to right. Is
yeah.
that what we're talking about? I mean, I can get
Hey,
on board with that. So what are we
I can
talking
get on
about
board
here?
with that. Yeah, I can get on board with that. Now you talking about language. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If we talking about, you know, moving up and getting some Shador, okay, I like that kind of quarterback competition. You know, let's not wait on Arch. You know, we got what we see who we want. You know, I don't know. I don't know what they're planning, but the thing is, they're talking about that quarterback room, so they obviously think that that is the big, you know, point of this season. That's their main focus is on that quarterback room. So I know we got other positions that we need short up, you know, DB, O line. You know, we got to see what them linebackers are going to do with see if Speed is going to return. But I mean, I guess you know the Colts view the quarterback as their biggest question mark and biggest, you know, thing that'll move us to the next level. So we'll see.
Would you be happy with Sam Darnold?
No,
Okay. Simple.
no,
All right.
that's a
So
band-aid quarterback.
that's a band-aid quarterback. So we'll see. We'll see how this progresses. The combine officially starts for the players to start training and testing on Thursday. So we'll have more on each day as the position groups go through the drills. We'll you know we'll keep you updated on what pops in our eye. because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and we gonna let y'all know who's the right choice for us, who's the right choice for the Colts, because if it's anybody that knows, I know, Malcolm knows,
For sure.
and you're gonna hear it from us. And our batting average on who we like and who we want is pretty high. So we're the guys that you need to listen to. And I'm not going to discredit any other platform or people that think they know. Hence Mel Kiper, people like that. But we know. We've been watching football and studying our whole life. I mean, I think about this stuff every single day. It be in my brain.
Yeah.
Football is our life. I love it. So I can put my eyes on a player. I don't need to be there with a stopwatch clicker. We don't need to do that. We gonna turn on the tape. We gonna see how he move. We gonna listen to what he says, and we gonna make a decision. Stick with us. You need nobody else. Moving on. Pacers back in action tomorrow night at home against the Raptors. Pascal already done. Did what he had to do on them a couple times, but here they come again. What's your thoughts on the upcoming game, and what's the outlook?
Oh man, that's I feel like we just needed that day of rest. We know we took an L to Denver after that back to back. But I think the Raptors will be a good bounce back game. I think we got that. We can handle them. We should be able to gut that trash. But R.J. Barrett, Scotty Barnes. The Raptors don't have enough firepower to hang with the Pacers. So Pascal Siakam, go ahead and do your thing tonight. Let's put it on you. We might have to drop something on the FanDuel for him just so we can. I think he's gonna have a big game tomorrow. Pascal Siakam, and two, I think Tyrese Halliburton, he'll play well. And then Miles Turner has to, have a good turnaround from what he did last night. So it'll be a good game, but I think the Pacers will take that one with no question.
For sure, and I think they all gonna show out. Like you said, I think automatic mathematic. They got him coming into town. His home country's coming by. Oh Canada, oh Canada. They coming back. He got something for you. He gonna show you what's happening. He gonna show you who the real deal is out that country up north.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nemhard. Oh, they was on the Canadian team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they gonna represent tomorrow.
Yeah, it's time to represent it against Toronto, man. Send them boys packing on back north.
Oh man, it's gonna get ugly. So we look forward to watching them play, watching the Pacers put on, and watching us maintain our grip on that 4th spot in the East. Cause we like where we sitting at right now. We want to go against those Bucks. We want to go against the streaky Dame. Because Dame time might be running out. We ready to go against Giannis.
Yeah.
Because Giannis, sometimes he disappears.
Hey, but sometimes he do appear, like David Blaine.
Like
the boogeyman. Hey, I don't know. Yeah, nah. But that'll be a good series again too. I love the running it back, man, because that's the Bucks, the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? We got something for Boston. I don't think we can call what we have for Boston, a real rivalry. But but with them antics they was pulling in that in-season tournament last year, you know what I'm saying, led to that playoffs. Of course, with Giannis going down and stuff like that. But like we said, against the Knicks, you got to play with who's there. You know what I'm saying? If your boys ain't ready to go, you know what I'm saying, that's on you. So we'll see Giannis in the playoffs. Potentially that's what it's looking like. But they got to stay afloat, and we got to stay afloat too. So as of right now, if the playoffs start today, it'll be Pacers Bucks, and I think that'll definitely be a 6-7 game series.
And I'm not a woulda, shoulda, coulda guy, but if you go back to last year playoffs when the Pacers played the Celtics, we had them right where we wanted them. It took a miracle. They pulled a shamrock out they behind to pull that one off.
Yeah.
It was a series of unfortunate events because we had them every single time.
Mm-hmm.
But credit to Celtics, they had playoff experience.
Yep.
We knew the win was coming. We smelt the win and we kind of let off the gas because we was like, no. But this year coming down, we know we gonna put that foot on neck.
Mm-hmm. Now we got our playoff experience.
We got it now.
Yeah.
So
now
we look forward to the upcoming battles, and we'll see how this thing goes, how it plays off the rest of the season. On this day in history, 1940, the first televised American hockey game was broadcast over Y2XBS in New York, featuring the New York Rangers against the Montreal Canadiens at Madison Square Garden. All right.
What else you got for me? Yeah.
Don't care.
Don't care. Next. What else you got for me? What else
Your
happened
face,
today?
your face with that one.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
All right. 1964. Cassius Clay, later known as Muhammad Ali, defeated Sonny Liston in Miami Beach, Florida. They claimed the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Put him up. Shout out Muhammad Ali.
Yes, sir.
The GOAT.
Facts.
1977. Pete Maravich of the New Orleans Jazz set an NBA record for guards by scoring 68 points in a single game.
The 70 piece. That was Pistol Pete. That was Chopper Pete.
He was down there in New Orleans, Chopper Pete.
Chopper Pete. See, we ain't bring the pistols today.
He was back at home. Yeah, I know he played for LSU, so he was back at home going crazy. Thought that thing he got with him and put that round thing in that round thing.
Right. Facts.
At a high clip. Back in his day, Pistol Pete, he was the standard.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out Pistol Pete. All right, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, hit that notification bell, tap in with us. We want to chop it up. We love to chop it up. Who got something to say? Drop it in the comment. We respond to you. And make sure you tune in every episode. We drop every single night. We don't miss a night. Every day. So make sure you tap in with us. Until next time, Cold Game.
Cold Game.
Cold game. First round draft pick.